here with brothers Matthew and Thomas Locastro and the hero in their newest first ever documentary, Saber Rock. Saber Rock grew up in Afghanistan and went on to serve as a cultural advisor to the U.S. and coalition forces for over 11 years. They join us now to tell us about our sister company, Circa's first ever documentary. So welcome to both of you, and to you, Saber Rock, as well. This is quite an honor and a privilege to have you here in our studio, the star of this documentary. So first, give us an overview about what the story is all about and how you came to even find out about Saber Rock.
Saber Rock has served for a long time, 11 years and counting, maybe 12 now. So we, of course, got a pick. So we picked 2008 when he was serving with U.S. Marines, and we interviewed them, and we learned about how over the course of their deployment, they helped turn the tide of Helmand province away from the Taliban and towards the support of U.S. coalition. So he was holding classes with children and really, got children saying, I want to be part of the Afghan National Police, which is huge.
The more we learned, the more incredible the story got. Everyone just gushes about Saber Rock. From every country, every military. It's unbelievable.
Well, I wanted to say, so how did you get the name Saber Rock?
Saber is my real name,
Okay.
and Rock is the wrestler guy. I like him and I love him. It's my dream to visit the Rock.
Well, because right after battle, firefights, you're throwing out the catchphrases, right? Making people
like,
laugh.
can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Are you catching what I'm throwing? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? All those phrases.
And think
I
in
love.
such a hellish environment, he can bring levity to a situation. That's the thing. So many of the men we talk to, they're like, he could just make everybody laugh, no matter what the situation. And this little 5-foot guy would have the demeanor and the levity of
just
the
make
Rock.
people happy. Try to keep the military forces happy because they're far away from their country in Afghanistan. I just want to make him smile and give him energy.
And I have to say, I mean, how do you stay so fiercely loyal? I mean, because you were almost killed by an IED, you had a $300,000 bounty over you. I mean, tell us about that. I mean, how do you stay so loyal?
Actually, I love Americans, I love United States, and I mentioned to every officer when I assigned for him, I say, until I die, until Saber Rock die, he will serve for United States. So that was my dream to work as a brother, shoulder by shoulder with United States until I die. But now I'm alive, I got hurt again, I just came from Afghanistan. I still supporting United States. I'm not leaving them alone. Saber Rock is with them.
Always. So this documentary, first of all, tell us how long. I mean, you guys did everything. I mean, you filmed, edited, produced, I mean, the entire thing. How long of a process was that, and how was it working with Saber Rock?
It was 8 months from when we started filming to when we were in theaters in New York and LA. And getting to know Saber Rock was unbelievable. It really was. A friend told us we had to meet this guy, and we had no idea what it would turn into.
For a little bit, when we pointed the camera at him, he'd be serious, and then we learned, we just tell, what's the catchphrase? We're just chilling like a villain.
Chilling like a villain, pouting and slouching.
And then he'd relax and just open up, and it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
So it's 30 minutes long.
And I'm very happy that I meet these two gentlemen, Mr. Thomas Matthew, and to visit them. And I feel open with them. I like them.
Well, and you guys, I mean, first ever documentary by Circa, and you guys are up for an Academy Award, or in the qualifying rounds at least?
Yes. We did everything to be eligible for that.
Okay.
So we're in the process of that, and then also going ahead and doing film festivals. So we just started that. We'll hear back in the coming months what we got into, but we already heard from one, the Rhode Island International Film Festival, which is one of the top 10 largest in the United States. So it was very exciting to be an official selection of that when there were 6,600 films that applied to it. So we were just honored to be there and to be able to show Saber Rock's story.
Wow. So what did you learn most from this project?
We learned how much the interpreters are doing. When you talk to boots on the ground, people who are out on patrol, the interpreter does so much. They're a lifeline. They're listening on the radio, constantly translating what the Taliban are saying and giving them life-critical information. The thing that we see now and working with support, if we have people who are fighting for us, we have to fight for them and give them the support.
And Taliban, they're targeting the linguists first. They said we need to kill the linguists first because the linguists always, there is a good bridge, and we always try to help the forces to give them, help them about culture, tradition.
And we have this program,
language
the
and all.
special immigration visa.
So right now, in September, we're hoping to get 4,000 more visas as part of the National Defense Authorization Act. There's a group called No One Left Behind. NoOneLeft.org is starting a petition to lobby Congress to go ahead and help people like Saber Rock.
Get honorary veteran status, so it doesn't qualify them for direct financial help from the government,
Okay.
but it lets them check the box with employers so that they can rise to the top as a veteran in these automated HR
Hopefully
systems.
the congressman granted more visa for special forces, because some of the, we have Iraqi linguists that they're allowed to bring their mom and dad, but Afghanistan linguists, they're just allowed to bring their wife or kids, or not allowed to bring their mom and dad. Hopefully the congressman will work on that issues, and also they can grant it more visas and bring their families as well, and more language. They're in danger. They have a lot of problems in Afghanistan. I visit them, I saw them. Some of the interpreters, they got injured. They're at home, their families on the field. Nobody support them. I have all those connections with them. I have all that information.
Wow. So talk to us a little bit more about the feedback that you guys have gotten.
It's been unbelievable. I mean, since we started the Facebook page after we launched the documentary in theaters, we heard from people all over the world that most of them thought Saber Rock was dead, because many of them had the experience of him blowing up that day, being targeted by the Taliban, and then they never heard from him again. So we heard from people in Africa, Ireland, England, Australia, reaching out, showing pictures they had, telling us their stories of Saber Rock in the field. It's really, really been
Sending us
heartwarming.
photos from where it actually happened on the incident.
I thought that I die, and I was mentioning to my Major Margarito about that, please take care of my family. I thought that I will die, but I almost dead, and when I woke up my eyes after 29 days in coma and stuff, and I talked with my mom. I was not able to talk good, but my mom didn't recognize me. So, and I came back and I mentioned to the international forces and United States forces that I will support you again. And they said, you need to go to the bed or sleep, we will pay. I said, no, I want to support United States till the end.
Wow.
And he kept fighting for years, because it took him years to get his special immigration visa while he was being hunted by the Taliban. And it was only because of General John Allen. If it wasn't for General John Allen, he wouldn't be sitting here today.
I feel like we could talk about this for so much longer. I want to thank you, Saber Rock, for your service to our country. Thank you so very much. And I want to thank you guys as well. For people at home that want to see this documentary, how do they go about doing that?
Circa.com. There's a lot of great documentaries on there now, so check it out there. And also it's on Amazon as well. So punch it into your smart TV, Saber Rock.
It's free.
It's free. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, guys, thank you so much to both of you for bringing this to us and to the world. And thank you, Saber Rock, for being here. We wish you all the best in your recovery.
Thank you so much, and God bless America. And I want to send my regards to all military forces in Afghanistan while they're serving for United States and Afghanistan.
Correct. Thank you so very much. And at 10:30, we are going to go to commercial break. But coming up after the break, we are giving you tips on how hurricane preparedness and what you should do if a hurricane is about